Welcome to Who You Callin' Bruh,
A podcast about faith, family, and fun.
All right, are you ready, Anna?
I'm so ready.
Awesome. Okay, everyone, my name is Jay Beerley.
And I'm his daughter, Anna Beerley.
Awesome. And this is a podcast we've decided to call Who You Callin' Bruh. Yeah, should be fun, huh?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Okay, awesome. While we have a bunch of goofiness and craziness we'll get to, Anna, why don't you share with everybody how this podcast came to be? Like, tell us about your idea.
Okay, so, a few years ago, I was in really like a podcast era of my life. And I was like, it would be so fun if me and my dad had one because we're the funniest people ever. And every night we would do our little Lammy and Monkey show with my stuffed animals. And I was like, we're just too funny to not be shared with the world. So I was like, let's do a podcast. And you told me when I entered high school that we could do one. And so here we are.
Yeah. Anna, have you entered high school?
Okay, well, I've been entered high school. I'm going into my 10th grade year.
Yeah, so we're like a year late.
Yeah, whose fault is that? Not mine.
Yeah, okay, so I would say that first off, you've set the bar really high that we're like the funniest people in the world.
We are.
Okay, we'll just have to go with that then. Okay, so our podcast we thought would be interesting because our ages are pretty different, right? And Anna tends to call me bruh a lot.
Oh, I do.
And I'm not really sure where that comes from. But one of the things that we're going to do, we'll try to figure out different little rules and segments and things like that. We have noises for each other. So anytime that I say something that is old man sounding, or maybe I use a word that she doesn't know, you might hear this. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And there is occasion where Anna might use terminology.
It happens a lot.
That an old man like me might not understand, and it sounds like this. Yeah,
Like,
record
hold up.
scratch. Yeah, hold up. What's up? Okay, so anyway, that's the basic premise of the show. We're going to be talking about, it's built there right into the title, either faith, family, or fun.
Great.
Okay.
I'm very hyped.
Yeah, me too. So our first episode is going to be about youth camp. Okay.
Ooh.
I know. We're going to describe that in a second. But before I move on, if you guys have any ideas about things you'd like to hear from us on a show, we'll tell you about some of the future episodes we have coming up. You can do one of two things. You can drop comments on our social platforms and just let us know. Is that an okay way to say that?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. What would be the cool way to say that?
Well, just like,
Your socials?
just comment. Just
Okay,
whatever
just
you're
comment.
watching this on, just comment if you can.
All right, so just comment to us and let us know. Or secondly, you can email us if you're an old man like me. You can email us at WYCB podcast@gmail.com. So who you callin' bruh, WYCB podcast@gmail.com. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweet. All right, so let's talk about youth camp. Anna, for somebody who has no idea what youth camp is, why don't you tell them what is youth camp?
Okay, so youth camp is basically just a week in the summertime where you and your church go to wherever. There's different places, different companies, and you just spend the week like really close to God. And it's just like there's no distractions from the world, and you've got worship and some sermons, but you also have rec and fun activities, and you're with all your friends, and it's like the best week of my life.
Wow, that is hyped on
yeah.
youth camp. Okay, so I have been around a little bit longer than Anna. I did student ministry for many years. I was trying to think the other day. I've probably been to like maybe around 50 camps.
So
Like in my
you're
life.
genuinely ancient.
I know. I am genuinely ancient. So I have a lot of experience in youth camps. I love youth camps. Been to a lot of different types of youth camps. So I think this will be a fun conversation for somebody who's relatively new. How many camps have you been to now?
Ooh, well, like, are we including kids camp, which is the same thing but like for kids, and so kind of like laid back? But
Let's just talk about youth camp.
youth camp. Then I've been to
Like 3?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 times you've been to camp. So that's a pretty good experience. You'll be able to talk about quite a bit there. Okay. So in youth camp, let's break down some of those things and in particular talk about how this past youth camp went for you. Maybe some of the experiences that you had and some of the experiences the group had. So let's start with something pretty straightforward. Let's talk about the food, shall we? Let's talk about food at youth camp. Anna, how was it?
Well, at any camp, you know what? The food is obviously not going to be the best meal you've ever had. But I gotta say, this camp in particular, the food was garbage. I don't recommend. One,
and by that, do you mean that they actually served garbage out of the can into your face?
It probably would have tasted the same, but you know what?
Fair.
It's like they served these really, like, who serves fettuccine Alfredo at a youth camp? And it's not even, like, good quality. So all the food was trash quality, and they served weird food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was interesting, like, for, like, you office people. That's what every time fettuccine Alfredo makes me think of. But, yeah, the food was not the best.
No.
Yeah, okay, we'll just leave that there. Okay, so let's talk about a positive side of things.
Okay, because there's definitely a topic I want to talk about later.
Okay, do you want to talk about it now, or you want to, like, save it to the end?
Let's save it, because it was the worst one.
Oh, okay, all right. So we'll save the worst for last. That's how we roll here on Who You Callin' Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's talk about some good things. What about the experience of the worship services? Why don't you just tell me a little bit about how that went and maybe what were some key parts that you enjoyed?
Okay, well, I definitely think that this camp had a better worship team. You know, like, the songs are good, they could sing well. And, like, you're just so, like, in tune. Like, you can't really be distracted because everybody's just so, like, energized and, like, they're just so into it, which makes you be into it. And it's, like, a whole, like, wonderful experience. And, you know, like, some of the, what do you call them? Like, they had, like, a little poetry guy. He was pretty cool. I liked
spoken word.
Yeah, I like the stuff he did. And all the, like, what are they called? Sermons. Those were all, like, actually very good, and you just get so, like, in tune because you're surrounded by people who care about, like, what's happening, and it's not just, like, boring.
Yeah.
And it's, like, geared towards youth, so obviously it's gonna get your attention more than, like, towards adults.
More than, like, me.
Yeah, respectful.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm also a pastor, and it took Anna a bit to come up with the word sermon, so I'm not feeling great about that. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's awesome. So, like, you had this point of connection to where you're saying the worship, like, there's a lot of different aspects of that service that really connected to you. So it's geared towards youth. That's pretty cool. Like when you are in those environments, like, would you say that primarily you're interested in experiencing something, like how you feel about it, or learning something, like something that you think about? Which one, like, affects you more?
Well, that's a hard question because, like, when I learn something new, I feel like the feeling is better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like, obviously I want youth camp to be, like, feel like such a great experience, but it's a great experience if I learn something new. Ooh.
Man, right there.
Yeah,
that's my girl.
roasted.
Yes, absolutely. The feeling and the thoughts, they go hand in hand.
really
They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Because if you have one without the other, bad things happen.
Right. See, I'm quizzed. I'm being quizzed right now. If I had said the wrong answer, I would have been flamed.
No, I was just, it was totally innocent. Oh, no.
Yeah.
What is this button? Should we just hit that? So that was a magical. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, no, that's cool. So yeah, just real quick, I would follow up that. So all right, if you learn a lot but don't have emotions, that leads to, like, a hard-hearted, kind of a jerk. You know, like, because you, like, know all this stuff, but you don't really. It doesn't affect you.
Yeah, then you're just like, hey, I know everything, and y'all suck because y'all don't.
Right. And then if you feel everything but haven't learned anything, that's not really any
Because
different
then
than,
you
like,
go home and you know what? Youth camp doesn't follow you,
That's right.
So you got to have those thoughts and those feelings and carry them out with you.
That's right, people.
Amen.
Listen to Anna.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to pass the plate here in just a second, and it'll be great.
Ooh.
Do you know what that means?
Bro, I actually do not know what that means. Could be.
Because like we used to like pass offering plates in the service. I know ours is a box on the wall that people drop their offering into, or most people give online now. So,
But like, I don't get it. Why,
Dated
why
reference.
Why am I passing the plate?
oh, you would just say it because like if people really start get to preaching or they're saying their stuff, people say like, "Oh, we're passing the plate now." Like, "Oh, we're really getting into it. We're
Okay,
having
okay.
church." You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
yeah. I'm here. I'm
okay.
here.
Also, on occasion, since there's a video aspect too, Anna and I will do goofy dances just spontaneously
Oh yeah.
on occasion.
I'm always
so,
dancing.
yeah. Just be forewarned. I apologize
Go
ahead
to
of
our
time.
YouTube and our TikTok if you want to see us.
Oh, that's right. Things I'm never on. Well, actually, I am
on
on
YouTube,
YouTube quite a
shut
bit.
up.
Yeah,
You're
but
such a liar.
TikTok, I don't know.
It's okay. I can get you hooked.
Okay, that won't happen.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got great worship services.
Right.
We have terrible food so far.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the experience of going as a group, because I know that some people experience camps and they just go on their own to camps. So maybe something like Pine Cove for in our area, but versus like going with a group. What's that experience like?
So I'm a strong go with your church youth camp believer, and I like there's no shade towards Pine Cove, but I think like when you go with your church, one, you already start off with like a really good like strong connection with people around you. And then as you like go through the week, well, one, you get closer to those people, and then when you go home, those people follow you. So it's like, well, they're not like following you home, but
Yeah.
like they're still there, and so they hold you accountable, and it's like you still have those relationships that you got at camp. So it's almost like motivational to have those type of people in your life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, that's really good. I think it's important that you see those people at Buc-ee's. So they're
yeah.
your Buc-ee's buddies.
Yep.
I also just realized we never said where we went to camp. So should we tell people like where we went to camp? I mean, because we did kind of immediately throw lots of shade.
The company, like what do you call that? Is it the company?
Well,
Like-
not the camp itself, but which camp put it
Right,
on.
like the camp that hosted
M3.
it, M3. We like them, right?
Yeah.
I felt like everything they did was great. I don't know if we should name drop the place that they were located because I'm about to go crazy about that.
Okay, all right. So we will spare.
Like, do your research. We went July 1st through 5th. And just figure it out.
Okay, yeah. All right. So it was at Highland Lakes. we're gonna help you not have to
It's
go
okay.
look it up.
They aren't going to come find me.
That's
trust.
right. They don't care. All right. If you love
should
Highland
care.
Lakes,
I'm sorry.
donate money. Well, that's what you should do is donate money because that's what they need.
Oh, they need it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Anna, let's talk about one more positive thing
Before I get into my
before you
my
get
Highland
into
Lakes
like
rant,
that.
okay.
So what was one last thing? Maybe activity. What was another positive thing that you took away that you really enjoyed?
There's so many. I really liked the sorry, I'm like dying. But in a lot of camps, sometimes it's super like this and this and this. It's like all back to back. You're rushing everywhere. This place had a lot of breaks in between, and so you got a lot of like. There was free time, but like just a second to take a breather and move before you go to your next like thing, which was super helpful. And I felt like it really just made everything more like a great experience.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. The pace was nice, especially for an old guy.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
I
this
mean-
old man over here, bro.
That's right. Old men need lots of rest.
Yeah.
We get confused.
Right.
So, yeah, it was helpful. Okay, Anna,
All right.
why don't you tell us what the worst part of camp was?
Okay, guys.
Here, let's just get you
Yeah,
right
yeah,
dialed
okay.
in.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna start with like something that was so the camp itself, the way it's set up. I really like how everything is pretty close together.
Yeah.
This cafeteria setup. Well, I don't really know what was going on with these entrances, but like there was only two, and they were very. I don't know how to explain it. There was just not good covering to cover the people who are waiting in this long line.
Yeah, it's really hot, guys.
Not enough seating for the people, which also probably wasn't like their fault. I guess they didn't know, but like, come on, guys. But then, y'all. So we've been to one other camp where there was a conjoined church, all right? And we are a relatively small church. We brought 14, including the leaders, right?
That's correct.
So in the girls' cabin, we come in and we find out that we're going to be in a conjoined church. And I'm like, all right. So I didn't know how many I was thinking. But we were in a room with 30 girls and 2 showers. And not to mention, this place was disgusting. We were killing bugs every night. We were really struggling. And those bathrooms were horrific. But then the guys had 60 people in their room, 4 showers, and their water turned off. And I just really want to know what the thought process was. And the girls in our room, super sweet people, but sometimes they would kill bugs with pieces of paper and leave it on our beds on purpose when the trash can was closer to them than our beds were. It just really got me thinking. But you know what? It's okay. We forgive people. We're all sinners. But these rooms, I don't know if I can forgive that because what was the 30 girls? Have you met a woman and 2 showers?
Yeah.
Every night? They were showering until 2 a.m.
Man.
I was sick of it. 22 of the girls from this other church.
So youth camp is awesome.
Yes, but
You should go.
It's really the only camp I've been where it's been like that. Normally, you get your own like space with your church.
Yeah. We were in with 6 other churches. I think there were 7 churches
Wait,
total.
really?
Yeah.
In yours?
In ours. Yeah. It's really crammed in there, these bunks.
And their water turned off. And
Yeah,
their
that is
shower
true.
doors were clear. At least we had curtains.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so youth camp though. In spite of bad food, bad lodging, nice setup, nice schedule, great, thumbs up on camp.
Yeah.
You'd highly encourage people to go.
I do encourage the people to go. Hey, go.
Yeah, if you've never been to
Go
youth
find
camp,
a church and go to youth camp with them.
yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to come to ours if you're in the area.
Right. Do
I mean,
it.
it'll be next summer, but
Yeah. Come on, guys.
yeah.
Wink, wink.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
It turned off.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
What is this last one?
I don't know.
Is this the applause? I won't hit it if it is.
Yes, that is the applause.
Okay,
and
it
that
takes
one,
forever.
I don't remember what that one is.
Okay.
You could also just turn off the sound.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Here, let's see.
Oh, that's
no. Oh, yeah. But chump.
I think that one's the applause because that's the crickets.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I like crickets. Okay. All right, Anna. So our commitment on these podcast episodes is try to keep them around 20 minutes. Surely you're not interested in hearing us blabber on for longer than that, don't you think?
We're not wasting people's time
Yeah.
because, I got things to do, people to see,
That's right.
places to
So
eat.
basically, she's not wasting her time. She doesn't really care about you. Her life is pretty busy.
Yeah, my life is busy. So,
Yeah. So our goal is to release these every Tuesday. We will have, or most Tuesdays. We might take a season break, towards the holidays or something like that.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll stock them
We'll
up.
see.
So I am going on vacation soon, but what we have an idea is we're going to record a bunch ahead of time. We're going to be putting them out. Okay.
Yeah.
So here is what we are going to do for our next 2 episodes. We will have what the kids might call a challenge. Is that still being said?
Well, it's literally a challenge. That's not really a hip word. It is quite literally a challenge, Dad. So.
You're not gonna give me a noise on that? It's
I
okay.
thought I played the noise when I didn't understand what you said.
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just roll your eyes at me and
Okay, I'll
be
just play
critical.
the noise whenever
Otherwise,
I'm like, stop talking, you're stupid.
okay, I got you. It's
Okay.
the stop talking, you're stupid noise.
I
Okay.
gotcha.
So here's our challenge. I said, hey, Anna, why don't we each pick a movie that the other person has to watch, and then we're going
But
to
they
review it together.
haven't seen.
That they have not seen. Okay. So we're going to reveal our movies to you so that you know what the next 2 weeks episodes are going to be. So we will have this is a category of some faith and fun. That was youth camp, right? So this is going to be very much on the fun side. On occasion, we think we might have guests.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll have
We
can
probably
have
need,
some
like,
family
another-
guests if that's the other F.
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely. We have the dog.
Yeah, she says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
time.
She's very, very wise, and licks things.
Andrew,
and,
my brother, he's pretty wise too.
Yeah, he's fun.
Oh, yeah.
You'll definitely start meeting the family members.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the boyfriend.
Ooh, yes.
Oh no. Okay,
Ooh.
so Yes, if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, you need to submit a request and tell us why you would be worthy. Okay, so back to the movie thing. So Anna, why don't you tell us what movie you have selected?
All right. My dad is a movie fanatic. He is crazy for movies. He sees every single one. He saw the Barbie movie because it was on some list that
That's
I don't
right.
really know. He has never seen High School Musical. So that is my movie of choice because that is a classic.
Right. Now, this is the original High School Musical,
The
not
High School Musical.
not the musical, the show, the musical,
Oh, yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
that one was stupid. I don't recommend that. That was trash.
Oh.
Season 1 was good. Everything else was bad.
Oh, trash, man.
No, but the original #1 High School Musical.
Gotcha.
It's the one.
Who's in that?
Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Well, not personally.
No. Oh, that was the Crickets. Yes. I was just guessing. Oh, why does it keep going? Man, Crickets, shut up. I think you can also hit it again. Okay. So, High School Musical. My movie,
I haven't heard this yet. So.
she has not. I haven't told her. So my approach was, because I do like a lot of movies, how do you pick one? There's so many that Anna hasn't seen. And I know people who know Anna know that she hasn't seen a lot of movies, and you're probably like, watch Back to the Future or something like that, which would be great. But we're not going to. So what I told her I did is I went back to 1992, which was the year that I turned 15. That's how old Anna is.
Wow.
Right. Anna, do you feel like that was a long time ago?
I do.
Yeah.
We're in 2024, Dad.
Yeah, we pretty much get ridiculed if something we're talking about occurs in the year that starts with 19,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went back to there. I was like, okay, what are the top blockbusters? And then I was like, no good, inappropriate. I didn't like it. And then I finally came across one that I was like, oh yeah. Is it the best movie in the world? No. But does it capture the spirit of 1992 and what Jay was like in 1992?
No.
Yes, it does. It's going to be great. It's a movie called Wayne's World. I'm sure Anna's probably never even heard of it. Have you ever?
No, I've never heard of this.
Okay. So Wayne's World was a movie that came out from a Saturday Night Live skit. That's all I'm going to tell you. So over the weekend, hopefully we'll watch High School Musical. We'll watch Wayne's World. We're going to record some episodes, and those will be coming at you. So every Tuesday, Who You Callin' Bruh coming at you. It's
Right.
going to be awesome.
Gonna be hype, bruh.
Okay. All right. Well, that is our show for today. We want to thank you for listening. Who You Callin' Bruh is a Jam Pastor Jay production. All writing, content, and production is done by Jay and Anna Beerley. Our opening and closing track is Feel It by Matias Ruiz. You can find more wonderful tracks at worshipstart.com. This podcast is hosted on Substack. Love you guys. See you.
Peace.